Hi friends, welcome to Engineering Clinic. In this video, we are going to install two versions of NS3, namely NS3.35 and NS3.37. So my operating system, what I have configured here is Ubuntu 22.04 long-term support, which was recently launched in the month of April 2022. So why we need two versions of NS2 is NS3 is NS3.35 and NS3.37. So often what happens is we need to test various protocols and applications in some versions. Now recently NS3.36 onward they have changed from WAF framework to cmake framework. So in that case all the new protocols applications should also be supporting cmake. But now since we researchers we have to work out or we have to do the experimentation which was launched some years ago, so which will be still supporting the WAF format. So that's why we are here going to use both the versions, the cmake format as well as WAF format. To start with, what we do is first we need to install some basics. So this assumption here now is assuming that you have just now freshly configured Ubuntu 22.04, and how do you start, where do you start? So first you do that sudo apt update. Just try sudo apt update and give the password and then try. First you update the complete package managers. So once it is done, so I have given a vast list of softwares to be installed for NS3. Just copy and paste it here. So I have just given the description below. You can copy and paste it. So once it is done, this installation might take some time. So now what we do is I have just downloaded two versions of NS3 from nsnam.org. So in my case it is /home/pradeepkumar. So just copy both the files in /home/home folder. So in my case it is pradeepkumar. So you can see that I have two versions it. Now let me extract both these things. So simply right click over it and click extract here. So both the versions I am extracting. So now I'll be creating two folders, one with the NS all-in-one -3.37, another with NS all-in-one -3.35. In case if you want to download source codes and if you want to download all the information, blogs, everything, I have two websites. nsnam.com, it's my own blog, and GitHub, I have an account, username is tspradeepkumar. You can always download. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and consider joining also with a minimal fee. And now we will install NS all-in-one 3.37 first, which is a cmake framework. So we will first install. Installation command is same, /build.py, enable examples, enable test. So this is an example. This is the installation command. So once you give this command, this process might take 15 to 20 minutes based on the system configuration what you use. So I am using a M.2 SSD. So for me it took around more than 15 minutes. So I expect if you are using a hard disk drive or if you are using a SATA SSD, the same might be there. So maybe more than 30-35 minutes it might take. But anyway, you need to have patience to install. So that's what I have done here, and let's see how long it takes to install. So now you can see here, now almost the installation gets over. Now we can see here, this is what the successful installation, it's over for NS3.37. It took more than 15 minutes for me, and now I'm just going and checking whether the installation is successful or not. So for that, what do I do is I just run a small example, the hello simulator ./ns3 run hello-simulator. So for run you need not have any double hyphen. You can see that the output what we got is hello simulator. We are getting the output. So that means our installation is successful. But anyway, we will try to run a file which is given in the tutorial examples. So let me use the first.cc. So I'm just copying it to my scratch folder of NS all-in-one. So once it is there, now let me run it /ns3 run scratch/first.cc. So once you run it, now you can see the configuration first time and building the project and see the successful output we have got. So that means the installation of NS3.37 is successful in my machine. So there is also a software called as network animation. So we call it as netanim. I'll check out that netanim as well. So netanim folder, I go here and /netanim. So this software also works fine. So that means NS3.37 is completely installed and installed successfully. So we have tested two examples. So the commands and all I have just given in the description window below. You can make use of that. Now let me, what we do is, so I will go and install NS3.35 in this case. Now the next version, which is on the WAF framework. So that we will be installing it. So already we have unzipped it into the home folder. Now what we do is we create a new terminal, or within the same terminal put cd and come back. So now I use NS3.35. So now again the same example, build.py --enable-examples --enable-tests. So once you do this, this process will go on. Again, this process also takes according to your system configuration. So it might take again 10 to 15 minutes here. So for me it took that much time. So you can check it there. But here I got an error called as Python bindings generation error. I got it here. So I tried finding in the internet. So I got one solution. I have given the link also, what process you have to do. I just write it in my blog as well. So you can see here, go to this website and the first link what I have given. So you need not go this process. So directly click the link given below. So this process you have to do for installing NS3.35. I can see this is the configuration here. So now what we have to do, the minus indicates that you need to remove that particular line and plus to be added in that particular file. So cpp class.py in the Python file, you need to do these changes. Line number 42. So the existing 42 line number you need to delete and add 42 and 43. These two line numbers you need to add it. So let me go and find it out. Where was this? So it will be in NS3.35. Then NS all-in-one 3.35, then Python binding generation 0.22, then again we have Python bind gen py bind gen. So this folder, inside that we have this file. So you can see I am using gedit to open this window, cpp class.py. So that in this file I need to do the changes. You can see line number 42, the collections callable equal to collections, so you need to remove it. Then import collection.abc as per this and copy paste these two lines. So copy both these things. Okay, so once it is done, we are done for Python bindings. So save this file and then again restart the build.py process. So now I am just doing the same build. Okay, so now the installation would be successful because we have corrected the error. Now you can see almost all the modules have been built, except there are some modules not been built. So we have successfully installed. Again, as usual, we'll be testing NS3.35 whether it is working or not. So as I mentioned you earlier, NS3.35 is working on WAF framework, /WAF --run scratch/first.cc. Either you can first.cc or this. And now we will use hello simulator. First we check hello simulator. The output should be hello simulator. Yes, we got the output here. So successfully we have installed it, and we will run on the first.cc example also. We'll copy the file from tutorial folder to scratch folder. So once it is done, then we'll run it waf --run scratch first.cc. Once it is done, we'll be knowing the output. The same output what we got in 3.37, we'll be getting it here as well. Similarly, there are Python files also. You can able to run either CC files or Python files in NS3. So we try with the Python files as well. So to run the Python file, first we'll copy it. It's in the same command. I will copy that file, and the command is to pyrun /waf --pyrun scratch first.py. So that's why we have run this, and we got the same output. So we need to use --pyrun. So but in /NS3 version, cmake version, the same command. There is no double hyphen, only run is enough, either to run Python file or C++ file. So now, having said that, we have installed two versions of NS3.35 and NS3.37, and this will be one of the best method to install both these versions. So you can able to do that, and please let me know if you feel if you install successfully in your computers, or if not, please mention in comments that what kind of errors we are encountering, so that I can able to help you out. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel or to consider joining also. And also send these videos to your friends and research scholars. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Bye.